Alright, today we're going to be talking about Brad Pitt and Benicio del Toro. Plus, we're going to be talking about Zoe Deschanel and Katy Perry. Now, it's easy to brush this shit off as just a coincidence. It's easy to say, well, in the world, there's a lot of people that look alike. There's billions of people in the world. Of course, at least two people are going to look alike, but to what extent do people look alike when you just walking down the street or you driving in your car and you get reminded of somebody you already know? To what extent? To this extent on your screen? Fuck no, I doubt it. When you see somebody that favors somebody that you know, I doubt they look this much alike. When you see some striking similarities that remind you of somebody that you know, I doubt it's to this extent right here on your screen. These motherfuckers look exactly alike. And what's the explanation for that? You can call it a coincidence, but I will call it cloning. I'm sorry. The shit seems to only happen in Hollywood. Think about it. It's always celebrities that look exactly the fuck alike when I'm exposing it. Like, just think about it. I doubt you could pull two people off the streets that aren't celebrities, put them next to each other, and get the same result as you got on your screen. I fucking doubt it. Unless they actually twins and they came from the same person. Now, are these people hiding something from us? Could they have the same parents and not be telling us? I doubt it. As far as we know, these people are not related 9 times out of 10. You don't go through your whole lifetime pretending your brother isn't your brother. Like, that would be hard to do. Somebody gonna spot you somewhere and be like, oh, look at them motherfuckers hanging together. I knew they was related. But no, that ain't the case here, man. If you ask me, this shit is cloning. Now, let's take a look at some more of these pictures, man. Because this shit is crazy. I'm not trying to hear that coincidence shit at this point. These motherfuckers look exactly alike, bro. And if this was the only evidence I had, then you could call me crazy. But it's not. How many videos have I made up until this point? I'm probably on close to 400 videos. And it happened to be all celebrities that look this much alike. There is no second BrotherHood walking out here looking exactly like me. If anything, I look somewhat like both of my parents, which makes sense. But do I look exactly like one or the other? Fuck no. So when this type of shit happens, it's gotta be an explanation for this shit. I think they hide in cloning. Yeah, I said it. I think they've been doing this shit for a long ass time. Look at this shit, man. Hold on, look at this. Come on now, bro. Please tell me what's the explanation for this. Benicio del Toro, ain't that some Spanish shit? How the fuck would him and Brad Pitt have the same parents? If this dude is not even a regular American, he like Hispanic or something. And I don't know for sure. I'm judging off of the name. Benicio del Toro sound like some Hispanic shit to me. Let's look at this. Now, I told y'all in the past video that they have some type of way to make pretty much different ethnicities with however they get the cloning done. Like, look at it this way. Everybody saw that movie Boys from Brazil. They pretty much explained how cloning is done in that movie right there. So, for example, you could have a white rabbit. You can pretty much inject a certain DNA into that rabbit's egg, and this white rabbit, without even having sex or whatever with a black rabbit, can sit here and have black rabbits just from you putting a certain DNA inside of his egg. So it don't matter what the host of the clone looks like. You can still have it spit out whatever the fuck you want. So I wouldn't doubt if Hollywood getting black, Latino, Asian people, etc., and they able to pretty much control what type of celebrities they are making, no matter what ethnicity the host is. I hope I explained that right. This shit is crazy to me. We got some more pictures. There's no denying these motherfuckers look alike. There's not many pictures I have to show you for you to realize that. But for real though, on that movie, Boys from Brazil, they goddamn put a black rabbit DNA inside of a white rabbit's eggs, and the white rabbit had fucking 8 more black rabbits. It didn't take any DNA from the host that they used to clone these rabbits. I hope I'm explaining that right. So, if you got that much control over birth, and then you go and test this shit out on humans and do the same shit, I wouldn't be surprised, man. But of course they not gonna tell us if it goes this deep. It's the same reason they had them rabbits locked in cages on the movie Us. Because they represent the experiment. It seemed like they figured out how to clone by using these rabbits as experiments. Then they moved on to humans. That's basically what I think happened in layman's terms. Now, we seen the movie Us, how you have doppelgangers on that movie. You had one set of people that was supposed to be the good guys and the other set of people that was supposed to be the bad guys. But these people look exactly the fuck alike. They throwing this shit right in your face in Hollywood movies. And they got the same people they cloning acting in the fucking movies. I'll be damned. Now let's look at these two. Like I said, what's the chances two people look this much alike on the streets in your city? This shit don't happen nowhere but Hollywood. Separated at birth, basically. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Call me crazy if you want to. I'm pretty sure y'all know I've been called that a million times by now with some of the videos I made, but I ain't scared to say shit. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from digging deeper. But the fact remains that I'm giving more of an explanation than the people that come to my channel and call me crazy for saying this shit. So I want to hear the motherfuckers that think I'm crazy for saying I think these people are being cloned. I want to hear y'all explanation for why these people look alike. And I bet your explanation is gonna be simple as fuck. Some shit anybody could have thought of. It's gonna be some shit that basically is gonna say this is all just a coincidence. That's that sheep mentality. It ain't that people think cloning is impossible. They basically scared to even think it's real, based on the fact that people might call them crazy for thinking it's real, or they just not smart enough to dig deeper. And if the shit was happening, it would change their life for the worse. They probably walk around scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't look at the people they idolize the same. They idolize these people so much they don't think these people can do any wrong. They think these people got to the place they got to by hard work, dedication, and just being a good person in general. If they knew that these celebrities were planted and they was basically, they already knew that these people was gonna be stars the moment they were born, rather than, you know what I'm saying, just working to the top and becoming a star, then some people will probably think their life is useless.